Perfect. We're going into our third theme, which is management and communication. Yay, that's all you. I'm sure managing a school it has lots of communication, but I'm going to jump into the first question. How is your partnership managed, and how is or who is responsible for overseeing the collaboration?
So, because I'm the director, I oversee partnerships, but classroom teachers supervise daily collaboration.
Okay, so obviously, like the teachers have their own, obviously their own when it comes to daily stuff. But as far as like being the director, you're overseeing pretty much like the main partnerships. That's going to be like universities and nonprofits and other schools. That's kind of going to be your main, your main job. How do you ensure that all partners remain engaged and accountable? So yeah, like how do you deal with that?
We'll just do regular check-ins, have feedback sessions, and we make sure we get those expectations clearly defined.
Okay. Um, and what challenges, I guess this is, yeah, what challenges have you faced managing partnership? Examples being like some conflicts regarding roles, again, expectations or resources. What are some of those challenges?
Obviously, time constraints and also the occasional like misunderstanding about roles, which is why we try and get it all in the paperwork ahead of time.
Right. Which makes sense. And I'm sure, obviously like there's, just to avoid like miscommunication, that's important. How were these challenges overcome? So when you do have challenges, like what is the best, yeah, how do you overcome them? And I'm gonna put these two together. You can feel free to like pause, but the second one is like, so how do you overcome them? And then what strategies have been effective in resolving conflicts or other issues?
We always trying to have open discussions, just to again clarify those expectations.
Okay. And then the strategies that you find effective when you're resolving conflicts or other issues with partners. I mean, I know, like, I think the biggest one that a lot of partnerships have is going to be like miscommunication a lot of the time. So like, yeah, how do you navigate through these issues as a director?
We try and communicate as early as possible, just getting together like a collaborative problem solving and written clarification of all the responsibilities.
Right. Okay. So that communication, spot on. Like everybody just communicate. And obviously I'm sure even though it's easier said than done, saying, I mean, I know because we've talked about this before, but it's like getting people to communicate can be really hard, especially when no one's on the same page. So yeah, I think that takes a lot, a lot of patience. So I think you've got that down. Can you describe your communication plan, like when you're, as a director?
Obviously, we have in-person meetings, email, shared documents, and Zoom meetings like these.
Yes, you're on Zoom. And especially because I'm all the way here in LA and you're in Ohio, we have used Zoom quite often for all of our check-ins and all of our meetings when it comes to like my roles and all the stuff that I'm doing there. So I know it's been kind of tedious, but I'm always like, "Hi guys." And you guys are like, it's literally midnight all the time. No.
We love to have you still.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate it. We're moving forward. So our